kind of like in a high temperature right now, or sorry, I mean my heat. Because sometimes it will get, maybe that's why. Let me see what temperature it's on right now. Yeah, it's at like 80. Maybe I should turn it down a little bit. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But no, I'm totally fine. I'm sorry if my hands are looking kind of red. They're not actually that red in real life though.
How about a joke?
Andrew, thanks for the bits.
I got hit in the head with a can of Coke.
Ouch!
It was a soft drink.
Oh, thank God. That was a good one, Andrew. Thank God it was a soft drink. I don't want you to get hit in the head with a hard drink. Because, like, you know, I think that'd be pretty painful. Like, already a soft drink. I don't even want you to get hit in the head with that. So, like, oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. Honestly, you need to let people know that you have an ED. And, like, things are sometimes not great. Yeah, Dream Chaser, and you know, that's something that like I have like talked about like last year. You know, I am doing a lot better from it, but you know, yeah, like last year, obviously I was, you know, going through a lot, and that's why I took a good amount of time off to like deal with that. But yeah, of course, like with like eating disorders and things like that, like, yeah, of course, like there's times that aren't good, and there's, it can of course be like a really big like struggle and things like that, of course. So, yeah, thanks for the bits so much, Nick Full Send. But, yeah, you know, like, I really am doing a lot better and, you know, doing good and everything. But, yeah, like, I'm not in any way trying to tell people that if they think that they were dealing with an eating disorder or anything like that, they shouldn't get help for that. And, yeah, and, you know, guys, like, I think, like, some people might, like, really think they know, like, everything about me and everything about how I'm doing and things like that. And, you know, and, like, but you guys aren't really, like, doctors. You guys don't really, like, know me or, like, how I'm doing. And I really am doing a lot better. And, you know, I've said that to you guys and stuff like that. And, yeah, I'm not trying to say that, like, recovery isn't hard for people or that, like, you know, that, like, eating disorders aren't hard or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that or anything like that. And I think if anyone is or, like, was dealing with that, then, of course, like, they, like, yeah, like, of course, like, you know, they should, like, get help and everything. And I really always wish the best for everybody. And, yeah, but I am doing a lot better and everything. And I don't body check in my pictures. Oh, my gosh, like, some of you guys, I'm sorry, but some of you guys are just, like, so ridiculous with that. It's like, seriously, if I'm making a video where I'm showing my outfit or I'm just like taking a picture, it's seriously just me existing. Like, I've always really liked fashion. I've always liked cosplay. Me just taking a picture of my body happens to be showing. It's like, well, I exist, you know? Like, sometimes, like, you're gonna see my body, and that's just kind of like, you know, what's gonna happen. So, I mean, I'm sorry to anyone that doesn't like seeing me or like kind of doesn't want me to exist, but I'm not body checking. I'm literally just sometimes like showing an outfit or like posting a picture. And some people just make a really big deal about that, but I'm definitely not trying to do anything wrong. Like, I'm just kind of existing. Are you doing a lot better from the time you came out of rehab? Yeah, Psychedelic Crane. I'm definitely doing a lot better for sure. Yes, I'm definitely doing better. She's trying really hard to be nice right now. Yeah, like, I don't want to sound mean. Like, I really don't want to sound mean here, but I just feel like some people in here are just really just, like, attacking me like crazy and, like, just acting like I kind of shouldn't even exist. And I did not Photoshop my cosplay thumbnail. Like, oh my gosh, that's another thing that, like, I keep seeing people saying, and it's so ridiculous. And that's something that I kind of am like, I do want to explain, but people still call me a liar anyway, even though I'm not. Like, I literally know where I screen capped it from, guys, and with my cosplay thumbnail, I did not Photoshop my body. First of all, number one, I have an editor that edits, like, for most of my videos and for most of my thumbnails. So she edited my thumbnail. I think that she's great, and she did a really great job. With that, you know, like, there is kind of like a glow behind me. I can see that kind of like near my belt. I noticed some of the bullets kind of got a little cut off near the back. Sometimes cropping can be really hard. So if my hip looked kind of different or anything like that, it might have been because of the cropping with like the glow effect. My hip may have looked different because of how I was standing. It might have been something like that, but that picture was like absolutely not photoshopped. I mean, if you want to see the original picture before it was like a little effect added, it's on my Instagram. And I can tell you guys, like, it was not photoshopped, like, regardless of what people want to say. Like, it wasn't. So, I mean, I know for a fact it wasn't. So, yeah. I would have very much appreciated you just tell them to straight up F off. I'm starting to get triggered myself about this effery. I do have my own struggles, you know? Oh my gosh, Emoji, I'm so sorry. And guys, you see, I think, like, some of the things that you guys are saying is really not helpful to anyone. And really isn't going to make anyone feel good. And some of you guys just kind of like, you know, acting like you know everything about me. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you guys, but, you know, like, you guys are not really, you know, like, you guys aren't really, like, my doctor, and you guys don't really know everything going on with me, or what I should be doing, or what I am doing or not doing. And, you know, like, also, like, you guys, like, see, some of you guys, like, accusing me of photoshopping my thumbnail. That I know for a fact that's not true. Like, I know for a fact that, like, so much of the stuff that you guys kind of, like, throw up at me are just, like, not even true. And then I see people have, like, these crazy discussions about things that I know aren't even real. And it's, like, I just don't think, like, especially where some of the stuff I know it's not true. And it's just, like, no matter what, some people don't listen. It's just kind of, like, you know, it's just kind of like, how is that really going to be helpful to me or like to anybody, you know? People are hypocritical because YouTubers with morbid obesity are not told anything. And see, and I don't think they should be. I just think that like nobody should really be like putting other people down because of how they look or because of their body, or telling them that like they basically shouldn't be allowed to make videos or post pictures or basically exist in the world, and just kind of like accusing them of all this stuff. And yeah, I feel like that can be really unfair, because I just feel like whether people are underweight or overweight or like a healthy weight or whatever, you know, I just don't feel like it's really anyone's place to really judge like other people's bodies sometimes. Sunshine, thank you so much for the bits.
Watched a video from February and you don't look any different today than
yeah,
you did 6 months ago.
I think some people just really look into
I wish
things
people
too
would
much.
just stop and accept that you are okay.
Sunshine. Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, I really am doing okay and everything, and I think some people just like make a really big deal about things when they don't really have to be made a big deal into. Yes, Eugenia, keep going. Tell them where to shove their opinions up their ass. Tim, thank you. I'm just like, I really hope I don't sound mean saying this, but you know, I just feel like some people just come at me so hard and get so like upset with me and think they know everything. And I know for a fact that some of the things that like some people are saying are just like not even true. So it's like, oh, sometimes it's just like, I feel like I kind of have to like just tell them, it's like, guys, I'm sorry, but you're not right about that, you know? So like, yeah, but it's okay, guys. Like, it's all good. Like, it's fine. You know, you wouldn't tell a suicidal person that they need to change. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I just think we could all just be kind of like nicer to each other, guys. Just like remember that like, you don't always know everything going on in someone's life and everything somebody's going through, or what, like, you know, you don't always fully know that person. So, I mean, you know, guys, like, that's all I'm trying to say here. So, yeah, that's all I'm trying to say.